Welcome back to Mac Packs, guys. Today we have part 2 of our full blaster case rip of 2026 Donruss Baseball. Pretty good part 1. If you didn't watch it, I suggest you do. We got another set of 5, so we got this video, 2 more after this. I'm going to cut right into them, get them all out and ready just so you guys don't have to watch that. Do me a favor, hit that like button before we start. I do appreciate everyone joining me today, and hopefully we can pull something good. So let me get these ripped open and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. I have one more pack from this last blaster that I'm just going to rip and get into it. As you can see, I kind of crisscross some of this pile so I can differentiate via pack. So let's see what we get out of this. I will say, one of the benefits to this card ripping thing for me personally, if you're unaware, if you follow the channel, I'm sure you are. My job, I am the now animal care and behavior team manager at Associated Humane Society South in New Jersey. One of the benefits I get after ripping packs, all of the blaster boxes I then can use for the dogs. So what we do for some of the dogs that are a little higher energy, more stressed in the kennel, I fill them with treats, goodies, things like that, and the dog has to rip the box apart and to get to it. That's what we call enrichment in the shelter, just things to help their mind. So that is always a benefit of mine. And you know what? Honestly, if you out there see this and you rip a ton of cards and just toss the boxes, blasters, any of those type of boxes, yeah, I would love to have them. I would even be willing to give Venmo, you, PayPal, whatever, some money for the shipping. So please let me know. And I would gladly do that because, you know, like I said, it's a secondary benefit of ripping cards for me due to my field. So all right, let's get right into it. So like I said, I tried to divide it up a little bit. There's 6 packs, 15 cards per pack, 90 cards. I'm going to just obviously rip through the base like I did last time, as there is so many cards. And we're going to get our first parallel is going to be Ozzie Smith on the red and blue. Not to be confused with the red blue laser. So just stack the red blues right there if they're not anything crazy. Ozzie Smith on the optic. Okay. Oh, and we start out with a very good hit there. That is Kevin McGonigal, potentially Rookie of the Year. So, yeah, on the rated prospect, that is the laser velocity. It varies between companies, so we will take that all day. We start out with a nice McGonigal. I did pull one of his autos out of a hobby box that I was very ecstatic about because he is a stud, and I think he's going to end up winning Rookie of the Year. I don't know if Murakami's coming back at all anytime soon. So we got Deion Sanders on the Diamond Marvels insert. And then we're going to finish Gage Wood and Senior Griffin, who we will keep as well. I'll put him to the side in the hit pile there. Where are you going, Bobby? Pack number 2. Go through the base. Hideki, Barry Larkin, Alomar. We got Song on the rookie. And then we're going to get Bryce Rayner on the Rockets foil. Nice. Very young player. Still developing, doing his thing in the minors. Nice little hold in my opinion. So this is why I didn't do a profit challenge on this type of stuff, because like the Ozzie Smith, if I list it for $1, yeah, I'm probably getting $1. I could list it for $1.75, and I sold some of the stuff $1.75. I get it, you know, I valued it $1, but so it's hard for me to really do a profit challenge in my opinion, just because there's a lot of estimating of values, and realistically, you do not sell all the cards you pull. That just does not happen. So yeah, we'll keep a little bit of a track, and I'll definitely do an end recap, but that is a nice little Bryce Rayner. And then we got a Carter Jensen on the red-blue, rated rookie. This is the red-blue laser, opposed to the Ozzie Smith that was just the regular red-blue. I didn't really catch that in the first video, if I'm being honest, until after the fact. Even though I literally said it at the start of the video of, hey, you can get red-blue lasers out of here. Oh, my brain just went red-blue everything. We'll put that up. Why not? And we finish that off with a Will Clark on the optic. We also got a Seaver King optic rated prospect and Angel Janot to finish us off. All right. With Got Griffey Sr., Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith, Trevor Hoffman. We're going to get Ha-Sung Kim on the red-blue, just a standard red-blue. And Billy Carlson on the mem, orange cracked ice. Yeah, I'll take care of that in a second. So we got Nolan Ryan on the optic, and it looks like we have a circles prism here. And that is going to be Bubba Chandler on the rookie card, rated rookie, circles. Finish with Theo and Jordan Yost there. Let me get this sleeve. It looks like Bubba Chandler might be starting to figure things out. So I got a lot of Bubba Chandler stuff. I pull him a lot. No autos yet of Bubba Chandler, but I pulled a lot of Bubba Chandler. So we'll pop that up. A nice little rated rookie. And then Billy Carlson, mem card, Jersey King. So again, the first set of 5, there was 4 mems and 1 really good auto, which I would take every time if that's going to be how this goes. 4 mems and 1 really good auto. 2 of the mems were really good. 2 were nothing. So is this not an oversized sleeve here? What are we doing? All right, there we go. Billy Carlson. We'll put Billy Carlson on that right there. But anyway, we got 4 mems, 1 auto. I was hoping to, I don't know what I just did there, but I was hoping that that would probably be about it. It's going to be 1 auto, 4 mems per 5, and I'm hoping one of those sets of 5 has 2 autos and 3 mems. So, like I said, 15 mems and 5 autos is what I expect out of this 20, and we'll see. It's looking that way so far. Ooh, there's my boy, Ethan Salas, and that is the red-blue laser on the rated prospect. He is in a little bit of a slump right now, admittedly, but it's really good to see how he started out this first half of the season after coming back from the injury stuff, so we'll take that all day. That is the red-blue laser. Gibson on the optic. Got Angel Janot on the rated prospect circles. Nice. He's actually a pretty solid prospect. Aaron Judge on the crunch time. Aiden Miller and Kim to finish us there. All right, so 2 packs left in this first blaster, it looks like. A-Rod. So Emai. We got Jonah Tong rated rookie. We're going to get James Wood on the red-blue. We're going to get George Brett on the red-blue laser. Griffey Sr. on the optic. We're going to get Jimmy Crooks on the rated rookie, on the velocity. Deion Sanders Elite Series and paper rated prospects to finish us off there. All right, last pack of this first blaster. Got our mem out of it. Got Griffey cards I always just keep regardless of what they are. Vlad Guerrero on the Rockets, nice. Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the rated prospect red-blue. Angel Acuna on the optic. We're going to get Pudge on the circles. Andrew Fisher on the rated prospect, as well as Zach Root to finish us off there. So, yeah, I did open 2 hobby boxes that I didn't record, just chilling, just hanging out. So I got a couple nice autos out of that, actually. I got a Andrew Fisher. Got a Rentaro Sasaki. All right, we're going to have Michael Young on the red-blue, followed by Angel Acuna on the red-blue laser. Elston Howard optic. Kyson Witherspoon, orange velocity. Roman Anthony on the Diamond Marvels insert. Then Santucci, and we're going to finish with Carson Benz there on the paper rated prospects. Pack 2. Got Kim again, Felix, passed to Judge, Gil Hodges, Bobby Witt Jr. Got Carson Benz on the Rockets, nice. He's playing pretty well. Hit a home run opening his first game, struggled for a bit, seems to be figuring it out, so we'll take that. So again, me with the profit challenge, I don't know, because that I'll probably end up selling that car for like $2.50. I'll call the whole stack $1 of those. I'll just call them $1 for the sake of this. And you know, like I said, You don't sell them all, but then some you sell for $2 or $3. So I don't know. I'm just gonna mostly enjoy this. We got Luis Pena on the red blue rated prospect. He's definitely a little bit slept on in comparison to Mr. Jesus Made of the same organization, but Luis Pena is a pretty solid prospect as well. We're going to finish out with Chandler Simpson optic. We got Pie Trainer on the Circles Prism, Weha Aloy, and Charlie Condon. Churio, Matsui, Barry Larkin. We're going to get Kellen Lindsay. Was it Kellen Lindsay? No. Oh, man. First, I thought it was Kellen Lindsay, the Dodgers prospect. I can't remember which one that he avoided the bat dog, the bat dog, and blew out his ACL, and then they fired the bat dog. Crazy. Cam Canarella on the rated prospect Circles Prism. It wasn't was it Kellen Lindsay? No, it was a different Dodgers prospect though, of the same status. We got Miguel Cabrera Bomb Squad. Then we got Ethan Petrie and Franklin Arias on the rated prospects. All right, Sagano. Got Yogi Berra, Luke Keeschel. We got Chandler Simpson on the red blue, and disgusting Panini points. Got the Panini points, unfortunate. So that takes place of an auto or a mem card, more or less. Marcelo Meyer on the optic. We got Byung-Hyun Kim on the Circles Prism. Wow. He was a submariner. I remember him very much. Tommy White and Vance Honeycutt. Disappointed to get the Panini points. Not gonna lie. They might as well be worthless with some of the stuff they offer on that site. Schlittler, Smith, Pudge. Got Bryce Eldridge there. Nick Kurtz on the Rockets. Got Griffey Sr. on the red blue laser. Bryce Matthews on the optic rated rookie. Andrew Fisher on the optic rated rookie. I'm going to finish off there. Gauge jump. Alright, last pack of this blaster. Mariano, Michael Young. Got Schlittler. Cam Smith. We're going to get Josh Hammond on the Rockets. Nice. Merrick Houston. That's a good one on the red-blue. Frank Chance optic. Darryl Strawberry on the Circles Prism. Petrie and Arias again. So, the Panini points. Very disappointing. I honestly just sell them usually. But I would have preferred the hit. Christian Campbell. Alright, this is the third blaster, by the way. Satchel Paige, Sagano, Bo Jack, David Wright on the red-blue. We got Mattingly on the optic. Cade Anderson, that's a good one on the rated prospect. This dude is filthy. Filthy. Look at his numbers if you haven't in the minors. Outside of like one start that he had, his numbers are insane. So he'll I would assume the Mariners bring him up this year. I would hope so. I mean, he's very good young left-handed pitcher by all accounts. Got Bryce Eldridge on the Crunch Time rookie. Nice. And then Schoolcraft and Josh Hammond. Got Will Clark, Roger Clemens, Churio. Got Matsui. Chipper Jones on the Rockets. Leo Durshache on the red-blue. And that is a red-blue laser. Carter Jensen, optic rated rookie. Nice. Wandy Asajan, optic rated rookie. Marquette. And we finish with Ike Irish there. Looks like we have another mem card. Mattingly, Hassan Kim, Felix, Bobby Witt, Griffey Sr. Got Christian Moore on the red-blue. Gonna have a mem card again, and this is gonna be Gavin Feen, Texas on the Prospect Kings, Orange Ice. George Brett on the optic. Ooh, this is a parallel I don't recall ever seeing. I'll put it up here as to what it is. I can't really tell if I'm being honest. It's green, it's blue. I'm going to say green blue. Um, yeah, this has got to be the short print green blue. Roman Anthony. Yeah, it's crazy how baseball works. Because coming into this year, this dude, the hype on him was so high. And unfortunately, he got hurt. And then he had to shut it down because his wrist soreness still when he was swinging again. So we'll see. Young kid, I'm not out on him. Arjun Namala finishes us off there. A-Rod, Emai, Pujols, Ricky Henderson. Got Carter Jansen. We're going to have Gerangelo Sinjante on the Rockets. And Joshua Gonzalez on the red-blue. That's a good one to get. It's nice to see my man not in shorts at all times, so. He got, I have his first Bowman, he's not in shorts, but prior to that, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who made that decision and was like, yeah, let's run with that. But nice hit there on the red-blue laser. Joshua Gonzalez. Ricky Henderson optic. We got Ethan Conrad on the hollow foil. Nice. I'll have to sleeve that up. Gage Jump finishes us off there. Conrad is a solid prospect. All right, two more packs of this third blaster. We're over halfway through this vid. Colt Keith, thank you guys again for being here and watching me and listening to me ramble. Young Kim on the red blue again. Albert Pujols. Still looking for my first numbered card, huh? Yeah, I just realized that. No numbered card yet. Leo Durocher on the optic. David Wright on the velocity. Then we're going to have... This guy's all... I've never pulled his card out of this product from all the hobby boxes I've opened, and now I'm just pulling them every turn. That's crazy. And Tommy White to finish us off there. All right. Last pack of this blaster. Robin Yount, Kevin Youkilis, Darryl Strawberry, Dick Allen. I'll have to check again, but I'm pretty sure we're numberless right now. Got Sammy Sosa, Colt Emerson on the red-blue. That's a good one. We got Pujols, Chase Burns on the circles. Nice, that's a good one as well. Petrie and Franklin Arias to finish us off there. Yeah, Chase Burns is a monster. He's been pitching very well. Unfortunately for him, he's in the era of Mizorowski in his league. So, all right, fourth blaster. Let's get it. David Wright, Johnny Bench, Deion Sanders, Ortiz, Mike Piazza. We're going to get Kason Cunningham, and that is going to be numbered to 299. So there's our first numbered card. And we'd really like an auto out of one of these last two boxes. This, otherwise, there's definitely some good cards in here, but as far as, video by video goes, this is not ideal from a trying to profit standpoint. First numbered card, we'll pop them right up front and center. Kason Cunningham on the orange laser to 299. All right, Bobby Witt on the optic. Jonathan Santucci on the orange velocity. Got Nick Kurtz on the unleashed. And then we're going to finish with Slater DeBrun on the paper. A Chase DeLauder rated rookie. Miguel Cabrera, Peyton Toll, Jimmy Crooks. We're going to get Spencer Jones on the rated prospect Rockets. Okay, he's hitting a little bit better now. He's definitely always seemingly going to be a swing and miss guy, but he's a big dude and got a lot of power. So, yeah. Steele Hall, who is a top prospect for Cincinnati, and that's going to be on the red-blue laser. Gil Hodges, Slade Caldwell, Taylor, Spencer Jones paper to finish us off there. So, is this another mem card? Man, we're getting rocked with mem cards, huh? Jacob Wilson, Laziri, Carlton Fisk, Christian Moore. We got Dick Allen on the Rockets. All right, we'll take that mem card. Paul Skeens on the orange ice. It's so basic, just a white napkin and Paul Skeens and no logos. So I would still figure to be able to get like $5 out of that card. So 3 mems and Panini points through 4 boxes. So King Felix on the optic, Randy Johnson on the circles. Nice. Probably ends up in the PC book. And then Justin Crawford finishes us off there. We got Elston Howard, Meyer, Mike Schmidt, Pie Trainer, Jose Canseco, Ricky Henderson, Aaron Judge on the optic. We'll always take that. Got Chase DeLauder on the optic hollow rookie card. Nice. Definitely take that. He's having a pretty solid season. Staying healthy. All is good. It was funny because, like, going in everyone was like, if he could just stay healthy. And then he started out hitting home runs. And then I think he got hit by a pitch and everyone was like, oh, no. Bryce Eldridge on the Bomb Squad rookie card. And then we're finishing with Asajan and Slade Caldwell. All right, 2 more packs of this 4th blaster. No autos yet, unfortunately, but Bubba Chandler rookie, Colson Montgomery. Got Nick Kurtz there on the red-blue. It's just a standard red-blue. There we go. That's a really good prospect to hit. Joshua DePaula. I'm very interested to see what the Dodgers are going to do. They have so many guys that it's just like a great prospect, but like, yeah, you can't have 20 infielder prospects. Like they're going to have to do something at some point. So still only 1 numbered card. Ha-Sung Kim. The first set spoiled us. I want to say I got 3 or maybe even 4. I know the auto was numbered, so definitely 4 if you count that. Sprout on the rated rookie, Orange Velocity. The Savage rookie card, Diamond Marvels. Sasuna and Merrick Houston on the paper rated prospects. Last pack of this blaster number 4. Got 1 more. I'm hoping there's a auto in there, or at least a numbered card, but Michael Young. We got Schlittler. Gonna get Hagen Smith on the Rockets. AJ Russell on the red-blue. Reggie Jackson optic. Got Cam Smith on the circles. Nice. Liam Doyle and Mike Sirota. All right. Last blaster. I'm going to assume another mem card, unfortunately, is going to come out of here, but wish us luck. Last blaster magic on this, and maybe we'll pull an auto. So at least get a numbered card out of here. Jimmy Crooks, Roman Anthony. Got Bryce Eldridge on the red-blue. Rookie. Nice. Hopefully he just keeps hitting home runs. I'll take that all day. Just put him in that pile. Jonah Tong on the optic rated rookie. Nice. There's Carson Benj on the rated prospect. Orange Velocity. Take that. Oh. Alright, so looks like we hit a little bit of a short print out of a blaster. That's cool. It's the next card, as I can see. It is Dax Kilby on the Donruss Clearly. These are not numbered, but they are short prints. So that's my first one in 10 blaster boxes, just to give you an idea. And there's probably only going to be 1 of these in this whole case, I'd guess. Maybe we get lucky with more than 1, but got Luke Keyshaw on the Unleashed. Finished with Santucci and Carson Benj. All right, Tony Laziri. Got Fisk. Got Christian Moore. Vladdy. I'm hoping this is an auto coming up. Paul Skeens. It is not an auto. It is Roger Clemens on the orange laser to 299. All right, another numbered card, and it's the Rocket, and he's in his Boston jersey, so imagine I'll get $3 to $5 for that. Just sneak him in if I can. He's in there good enough. We'll show him off on the recap. Brady Ebel on the red-blue laser. Emai Optic. Merrick Houston Optic. Aloy and Charlie Condon paper. All right, Mike Schmidt. Jose Canseco. Matt Shaw. Josh Hamilton. Got Braden Montgomery on the Rockets. Nice. Unfortunate. It is indeed another mem card. Decent name though, so that's not the worst, but so I will say out of the hobby boxes, every mem card I got was numbered. This is an orange ice, Roman Anthony. James Wood on the Optic. Oh, like that a lot. Cam Schlittler on the Circles Prism. That is a going out to grade type of card for me. Tate Southseen and Leo DeVries on the Prospects to finish us off there. I did just punch my microphone. Apologies. Cam Schlittler. That's a nice hit in my opinion. All right, 3 packs left. Pudge, Bryce Eldridge, Simpson, Chance, Bryce Matthews. Got Jonah Tong on the red-blue laser, rated rookie. A-Rod Optic. Christian Moore on the holo. Cade Horton. Got Mr. Culpepper. And we finish with Kyson Witherspoon. Mariano, Michael Young, Mr. Schlittler, Cam Smith. Mariano Rivera on the red-blue. Luke Stevenson on the red-blue. Akamoto on the Optic rated rookie. Nice. He's playing really well. Madison Bumgarner on the orange velocity. We got Pujols Bomb Squad. We got Bazana and Caleb Bonham. Last pack. Thank you guys again. We got Satchel Paige, Song, Sagano, Bojack, Yogi Berra, Yadier Molina. We got Jacob Wilson on the Rockets. Ooh, Seth Hernandez on the red-blue. Nice. We are still looking for a case hit out of here, unless it's the Donruss Clearly, that would be a very disappointing case hit. So I guess we'll have to circle back to that one. But I can't imagine those fall very, very frequent in a box. That would be a pretty crappy case hit, though. Heston Kjerstad on the Optic. We got Cal Ripken on the Circles Prism. And then we're going to finish with Chase Shores and James Tibbs. So, all right. Let me get this into a manageable way to recap. There's a lot of cards here, so that's, and I'm going to show you the stack of bulk that I'm like, what do I even, in this type of video, if I'm doing profit, like, what do I even say that, you know, how do I value that? So I'm going to show you all of that before the recap. So just a quick cleanup. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of base. So we first will go through our stack of inserts. So, I mean, if I'm saying $1 a card here, which they're probably $1.50 to $2. Some of them, maybe the Judge good. I think I've sold a Judge for like $3. This is $30 probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 inserts. So if I say $2 a piece, we'll call that. We'll say 25, right? All right, these are all of our parallels. So if I called those $1 a card, which again, that is probably light on it. Like I have, I don't know, 75 here. So like, am I gonna call this 75 bucks? Because I probably won't get 75, but like we got Cal Ripken here. This is probably $2, $3 card. You know, Jacob Wilson, I could put that for $1.50. That'll probably sell. Madison Bumgarner, I could probably sell for $2. You know what I mean? So like I can go through this and do all of that and end up with a very inflated total, even though it's not necessarily that they're all going to sell. So before we get into the main hits recap, I'm going to show you the bulk. Like I said, this is 5 blasters worth of bulk. And that isn't all of it because I set aside like optics, and so this is also optics and rated rookies, and most of the rated prospects and rated rookies are mixed in there. Optics are in there with some more. So like this is the just paper based stuff, you know. So I don't know. Got to figure it out. Obviously, I got a lot of cards to deal with now, but never mind that. So, all right, we'll go through the hits real quick. No auto, unfortunately, but we did do pretty good in my opinion. Red Blue Luis Pena. We got Kate Anderson on the velocity. We got Bubba Chandler on the circles, rated rookie. We got Kevin McGonigal on the velocity, rated prospect. Carter Jensen, red blue laser, rated rookie. Rayner on the Rockets. Joshua Gonzalez, red blue laser. DeLauder on the optic hollow. We got DePaula and Seth DePaula on the red blue laser. Red blue Seth Hernandez. Damaging my cards because I feel me just hitting that. Schlittler on the black circles, or the circles prism, sorry. Chase Burns on the circles prism. We got Cole Emerson on the red-blue, rated prospect. We got Ethan Conrad on the optic hollow. Kason Cunningham on the orange laser, rated prospect, and that is going to be numbered to 299. Our only numbered cards out of the 5 this time were that and this Roger Clemens, also to 299. This is I'm calling it a green-blue short print. I'll put it up if it's something else. Roman Anthony. And then we got Roman Anthony on the orange ice jersey Kings. Paul Skeens as well. Gavin Feen. Panini points. And Billy Carlson. So overall, I mean, yes, if I sold every card, I like all the hits, not ignoring that. If I just sold the hits, yeah, I'm making my money back every time on these. But again, you're not going to do that. So I would say, though, with what I have in here in total, realistically, I would say probably $75. So that's what I'm going to call this. So I would say just off of raw cards on the low end, $75. Blaster, 5 blasters, 125. So, and that's with me on the low end, I feel like. Let me know what you guys think as far as all that. Let me know what your favorite card was. I think the Schlittler black circles is probably going to be the best. I don't know. Maybe this if he comes back. I got some nice hits here. Donruss, you know, I love it. So look out for the next part, and thank you guys for joining me. As always, until the next one.